Grand final announced against Gen 5. Double support ban into first pick Hooper. Snorlax instantly picked to secure the jump against Hooper Hyperspace Portal as a counter. Then of course we trade Miraidon and we trade Mewtwo. Now Gatlu, Blaziken or Garchomp? He trusts more into his Blaziken now. Could be a Comfey Zoroark. Eh? Oh yeah. Could. It is. Yep. Why Slowbro should be picked, right? And is it Urshifu? Is it Urshifu Absol? Absol? Okay. Yeah. Zoroark, Comfey, and a Glaceon. I don't know about the way a Glaceon here. Is it gonna be Electro Drift, I hope? You're picking on full here, so it's gonna be Electro Drift, okay. Another Comfey target too. First draft for the first game. Now, honestly, I feel like Slowbro is always good though. It just... yeah. Surf late game, wins so many games too. It just... invade? Oh my god, he slowed down. Inda can't move. Because he eject button to safety.
Ejects over the wall, and that Zorua will be allowed to continue to take down the wild Pokemon.
So you're gonna get 5?
Their pleasure.
Yeah.
Nice defense here on the bottom path. The Zero is going to continue
the Comfey has such long basic attacks. I didn't even realize.
Flower Crown feeling bold, but Megu doing a job just fine on this top path, and they're going to have a little help now as Zero joins them.
Yeah, also we saw the Comfey get the red buff, which is a little bit rare. It takes a lot of skill to be able to pop off, use the red
I mean, you
buff
have to pick Slowbro into it. Like, there's nothing else you can do.
Not as easy as something like Hoopa getting it, right?
Such an easy pick.
I'm just gonna hold down the button.
And I cannot run into it. Let's see if Zora can play around it though. Maybe. Maybe Sayu can.
I mean, 3 versus 2, but this is still a really scary path.
I need to on Absol. Maybe he realized that Absol is quite good after the last few games against. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Let me eat my words really quick as they
Oh, he gets the crit before the sheet. Wow, I saw he saw the sheet on Snorlax though. Scamas.
8 minutes and 35 seconds.
Never turn your back on a pursuit. Absol, do you know?
And maybe Toon was like, yeah, last, you know, Absol seems pretty good.
A pain point that they're gonna have to learn here.
I'm gonna go it again as well myself.
Esports have a slender lead, and again, look for invade.
Sometimes you just have to play against the Pokemon to realize that you maybe should pick it yourself.
Going after ball toys, going after this Torchic, which is yet to evolve. Gatlu to pop the X
Indy?
in a speed
What's happening?
zone, and now trying to whittle down the health bar of Inda. They know that they're not going to be able to get that, but what they can get, Chef, is another blue buff.
Is it Psycho Cut? Zoroark on bot? Oh, but he outplays Toon. Like, oh, Toon got styled on.
Yeah, this Zerayu level 8 with the ultimate support on it is just gonna.
You knew he was gonna be there?
Havoc upon this team.
Is Absol even good here?
Level 8 already.
I mean, I think it's always actually quite fine.
There as well. Going to be curious to see whether they go towards more of the magical leaf fruit or whether they go for that grass knot. I imagine grass knot.
So,
catch multiple Pokemon and get the stuns.
Yeah, look.
Oh, again, another player not learning here, Chef, and this time
Sayu? Focus Band? Oh, he gets a... Oh, he's alive. Oh no. He has Unite? He doesn't press Unite? Okay, that's not bad. Also gets a lot of experience here, and he's gonna get Sazuru too. Wait, yep.
Right there. They're like, wait a minute, I really don't want to get 1v1'd by...
Zrock didn't use Unite for some reason. Maybe he didn't skill it enough. That would have been free. No, actually, Mewtwo gets a free level 9.
Everything looking quite good. So now I'm turning that around really
Absol's level 9?
It does feel like this is going to be a little bit of a speedster battle.
Oh, Indy just gets struck by Zrock. Sai struck into Unite. Glaceon is down. Nice. Oh, that was perfectly timed by Sayu.
And check that out, despite the midnight slash, it's Zerayu.
He perfectly timed it. Oh, Toon with a nice dodge from the feint attack.
And that's going to be
Yo.
Followed by the Snorlax, followed by the Comfey Crown. 2 KOs.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, Toon managing to avoid some damage by scoring and then getting back through the portal just barely, unfortunately. Not able to follow.
Yo, Adesu, like, bro, what was that? It went, what? It entered the port and just like it snapped to Adesu and he just got ran over. I have to see that again.
Main component here to why they're doing so well in these team fights. I don't know if you have the answer.
That was so funny.
Team with the slow, bro, you gotta find something.
Volatile meta. Volatile.
Wait, switch target. Does that? I didn't know that worked. Where he's Adus is like, bro, what have I done, man? I have done nothing.
How many do you got, Toon? Only 9.
Is
Might not even
why me?
enough to try and score these. He actually pops the X attack though. Hits the Psycho Cup, but the Electro.
Was it on the Desu? I don't think it was, right? Was it on the portal?
Naturally rotate from Nouns Esports.
And you see it again.
Timer on the Regieleki's run out.
Oh.
This electro drift.
Oh, double teleport?
Goodness, what an avoid. That
Jesus,
was a really
Miraidon.
play, but that's gonna be 2 for Megu.
I feel like you watch this and you wonder, like, why do people play Charge Beam? I mean, sometimes it's hard to go in melee, of course.
They're losing so many fights in the meantime. They're losing goal zones now. They're point 2. Okay, everybody's gonna walk back. They're like, no, we're not dealing with that overheat.
But every time I see an Electro Drift Miraidon, I'm just like,
however, again,
how can you watch this and play Charge Beam?
Is absolutely what every single team fight's gonna be here. The first big pick in every single team fight is gonna mean
the Utah playing now defender. It's I don't like how much Europe switches roles around. At least this time, like Nouns is sticking to Gatlu top lane and Toon jungle, right? I think again, if you want to compete and be the best in the world, like you can't swap around this much on your roles.
Our next Reggie arrives on bottom path. A Reggie Rock is taken way away from its spawning point. That's going to be a reset health bar. No point in going
just too much.
Hooper Unbound brings the party to the basement. It's got the stuns onto Lunda, the boosted auto, the infinite
he gets sideswiped dead again.
More salt into the wounds, why don't you? But the electro drift runs over the Hooper, trying to go through the shield.
Oh my god, Megu's so strong right. Oh my god, Megu's so strong right now.
Sorry, the Reggie Rock, I should say, is going to be taken away.
Well, I guess Megu's just the best Miraidon player, I guess, you know? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, okay. I guess that's why Megu's just the best Miraidon player, and maybe no one else can play it like this in their team. But still, like, I don't know, I feel like it's just not good if you want to be the best.
This is a speedster match between the Absol, the Zoroark, and the Miraidon, apparently. Made the incorrect read.
Megu got the skin, Utah didn't.
Amazing electro drift play. Not one that we've seen, I mean, it's not that we see it, like, never, but it's not something we've seen at all to date. I think this is the first time that we've seen it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there was one more time I'm just forgetting, but we've seen a decent amount.
Is he already level 14?
However, this is a really good usage of it, and it's
he's almost level 14.
so much work.
Looking for another steal is the Bright Future Meteor Storm.
Oh, there's one HP, they actually could have gotten it.
And the Absol, I mean, it was actually a misplay from Gatlu on the overheat. Midnight Slash is going to whiff just to buy themselves a little bit of time back into the hyperspace highway. They're going to re-emerge, but into what carnage. Oh my word, another multi-KO streak here for Megu. Ends it. We'll see Gen 5 retake the lead. Once again, Gen 5 do not care for this Regieleki. They're happy to let it run onto base because they fancy scoring themselves. Aggression.
I mean, Ho is just hard to balance, because its Unite move is so polarizing that you can't make the rest of the kit OP, right? And Ho is just so weird.
At what point do you just take the Gombe off the Zoroark and just throw
well, its Unite move is just way too crazy to
no, I do feel like
make Ho like Ho just
can have a little bit more self-control of the situation. But we're 20 seconds.
It's awkward to play now. Like, it's not a defender, it has no CC to offer, but still not a support either. I mean, I don't know if there's a way to play Ho somehow.
I don't even know what to say. They're still farming. They're still farming for their Unite.
I think, in my opinion, Ho Unite should have been a safe revive. That's what I think.
Give someone else some experience.
It should have been a safe revive. Makes sense for Phoenix as well, right? Like, just like Anivia or something.
Lunda's there as well. Gen 5 with a distinct advantage. Nouns Esports all cuddled
but yeah, I don't know.
in this tall grass. They make themselves known. Pokes from Gen 5, meanwhile, now looking to rotate round into alternate top grass. Look at Gen 5. Wings spread wide. They're not looking for any back caps.
Will never revived itself. Okay, sure, but like they can't ignore the lore expect. Get me out this Pokemon lore, man. Bro.
And still this Rayquaza remains practically unharmed.
There's a Wigglytuff who can beat up Mewtwo. Is that lore accurate? What lore?
They have to do something here. They're even going to be resetting for the meantime, getting back through that portal, and I don't think you want to engage as you're still waiting for Toonslim to come back. Finally comes back, but 1 minute left. If you're not careful, you're just going to run out of time to even score if you win this fight.
the Comfey is wasted though. The smoke bomb and the flowery
Oh.
fields forever. Midnight slash.
No, the last defender was Umbreon before that.
Backline poke, slow beat,
Wait, slow breath. There's used on the right on. I mean, honestly, better than Zorak at this point. I agree. Oh, but now Zorak's gonna go crazy. Toon is down. Mewtwo's down without Unite. Indigo's down. It could be 5 KO for Zorak. Oh, yep. But they had to slow Unite move the Miraidon. Oh, he's too greedy! He's too greedy! But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Oh my. Someone didn't get Mewtwo Unite move off.
There's 11 seconds left. If they were delayed by any longer, they would not have made it to a goal zone, but they're definitely making it here. Wait a minute.
Gen 5 wins the first game.
The random burns. Okay, they are like
Second game, you have Blissey, Urshifu, Espeon. Pokemon last 2 picks. A Trevenant for Bruff, okay. And the last pick on... What's Gato gonna do? Go back to the Garchomp. Okay, I mean, it's Garchomp Blaziken from this tournament. Nothing else. Makes sense. Last toys, Mew, Aedigos, the Mimikyu from earlier. Utah destroyed Nouns earlier today with that Mimikyu. Again, also countering Garchomp. And last pick, a Tyranitar? No. A good old Serena. Good old Serena. Do you think Nouns loses this? I don't know. I don't think so necessarily, but yeah, I mean, they could, of course.
hold on to their momentum. They've got it right now.
At this point, Gen 5 is 3-1 against Nouns today, so...
I'm feeling, and they just need one more win. But if they don't get this win, I feel like it gives Nouns
Then we're gonna help Toon?
opportunity to get
No one's gonna help Toon. Oh, Blissey's on the way.
The attempt to stop the cup from
The Blissey ambulance is on its way.
well, is now it's gonna just completely rotate out.
Just a little Kapu.
Coming in to help. You can see it over there, but Kapu having to take some of the experience from Path and not being in Urshifu yet, that's tough for Nouns.
Guys, I never yelled at my teammates in competitive games. Oh, that's the problem. Like, the problem of a streamer is that people think what they see on stream is like the entire person. I actually happens a lot. Guys, I never, when I played the competitive, I never yelled at my teammates, ever.
Backline poke for Megu with the water gun pushes Gatlu away. Again, a massive Squirtle play.
Just because it's just solo queue. Such a big difference.
That's yeah, we've seen some pretty strong early game Squirtle plays. There's not something I'm used to.
Yeah, make you changed man. No, I was also modding a crazy amount, and here's all the Storm ranked. And then people thought because I'm like this, I'm the same in a team, but team environment is so different. And they're also like, they're your work partners, right? Like the teammates in solo queue, I don't work with them. There's a big difference between randoms and literally colleagues, right? My team were colleagues. I treat them differently, of course.
Just a 0 on the side of Gen 5. They're like, oh, maybe I can take him. Who knows?
There's a big difference. I mean, guys, I'm not... Much too big difference. Who's not mad playing ranked?
As the coaching moves down with the crew onto the bottom path.
You're running away.
Utilizing this trick room, although using it more to rotate out.
Normally your teammates in competitive have hands. I mean, yeah, you choose to play with them, right? Kinda, so.
That level of mobility is why you choose it. You can use it.
Doesn't mean you're gonna win anything, but even in the season where we were super bad, I never flamed my teammates in voice comms or anything. We had like one terrible season, like I'm part of the issue as well if we lose, you know?
Most of that experience, if not all that experience, going inside of Nouns. It's going to be one of their first big situational wins, I should say.
I had some very toxic teammates in the past.
So triple axle.
Like, I had very toxic teammates.
So another alternate look at this Serena, not that it did the
one of them was like, he muted himself in scrims. Like, during tournament games, he would just say like, we're playing a best of 5, okay, we're playing a best of 5. We lose the first game, and our tank player says, yeah guys, I just don't know, we can't win with our offlane player. One voice comms, and it's 1-0 down in a best of 5, and he's like, yeah, I don't know how to win with our top lane player. He just had these things.
They do need the points. They are down by a decent amount, so getting this in would be huge. They are actually going to dive onto the tier 1.
He mutes himself in scrims. He flamed when we scrimmed against a Polish team. He flamed us in Polish, like during the scrim breaks. Like he was so toxic. But in real life he was a nice person though, of course. But still, like he was so toxic. In my old game, guys, not in Unite. My old game. He was super toxic. Bro, you know what he did? And I still didn't like. More casting, please. I have to say this though. My teammate sniped me on stream for 4 hours straight before scrims and trolled me, and I didn't know it was him. He legit trolled me for 4 hours on stream before scrims. And some other person had to tell me that this was my teammate on a Smurf account. This guy was a psychopath. Absolute psycho.
In that tall grass somehow. And wow, yep, gonna do everything you possibly can to get rid of Gatlu.
Absolute psychopath.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna be using the Unite of their own to try and escape.
The problem is that with him in my team, we had the best success I ever had in the game, or the highest chance of winning a bigger tournament. So the problem is that even if team atmosphere is bad, you still win more sometimes. And if next season I had a team where I liked all my teammates and we sucked completely. Like, life doesn't make any sense.
Got the Cotton Cloud Crash and the Hydro Typhoon utilized. Surf away, Gatlu going to be denied any further KOs.
But yeah, it was not fun to play with them. Not fun at all. But we still had success, so.
As soon as I was saying,
but he was so toxic. Crazy toxic. I really think, I mean, I have to ask my old teammates, but I don't think I was a toxic teammate at all when it comes to team play. Well, of course I can say that about myself, right? Would have to, like, ask others if I was a toxic teammate.
I'm surprised.
I don't think I was. I don't think, not even a single bit.
Tier 1 down. They instead choose to just completely abandon it. They are going to get a 40 dunk in on the bottom path. Saray getting a little bit closer to breaking that. Maybe getting
it meant names? Bro, that was like 6 years ago. Whatever.
Up in that top path as Gen 5 just kind of deciding to back up.
Punch him up!
Once again, I would say maybe
Fortune hitting all the wicked blow on the old knight.
Both teams, as single players have been caught out a decent amount. Also, a lot of people hiding and waiting for ambushes.
I just speak roaming around. He's fighting them. Can we bot lane fighting? Mimikyu Knight has been used. Ushifu's going down. Ushifu's going down. And 1v2 KO for Mimikyu. But top is also happening. We see it now, but not good for Nouns. They might lose top and bot at the same time right now.
Who should get out of this one scot-free. An attempted 50 score on the bottom path here from the Mimikyu. Going to be denied ultimately, too many bodies around them, and eventually Gatlu will be taken down.
We could ask Bruff. I mean, I played with Bruff for 3 months, yeah. You can ask Bruff as well if I was toxic. I don't remember. I don't think so.
Again, there's just so many people getting caught out on the other side of the map. I don't really understand what's happening. It's like we're just literally shifting.
I don't think he remembers either. It's been 3 years since I played with Bruff. Actually, more than 3 years. It's been 3 years and like a month at least since I last played with Bruff in the team, so.
Final stretch of the entire tournament for EU. Let's play a little bit safe, at least.
You're a Shay guy? I'm a Shay guy, yes. When it comes to that, yes.
Mimikyu, like, hold on a minute. Farm a little bit, get ready for the fight.
Very messy. And a third successive bottom path Reggie is going to be lost.
Regi's gonna help against the new poke. Gonna help against the beams.
They've taken the lead and the Reggie Alecki. The setup at this crucial juncture sublime, but check out Nouns Esports and this posturing going in immediately.
Wait, Mimikyu's caught. Mimikyu's caught. Quick room is out. Edigos is flying in. It's quite bad for Gen 5, right? Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Adis is down. Adis is down. It's bad for Nouns. It's terrible for Nouns. Bruff brings Rina away. It all comes down to Gatlu, but Gatlu gets Yunaku from Mimikyu. They have no Unites left except for Shifu. But what can? Toon can't do anything. This is it. Toon is down. They still have
The teammates,
Bliss assistance.
they're gone. They're all gone. It's all U-Town now, or is it? Because this safe hand.
Press it! Oh, it's huge! Oh, Mew's down! Espion is back! Oh my god, Gat was alive! Ay, ay, ay. They save it, they save it, they save it, they save it. Gatlo and Inda.
Gen 5 has to be careful of this refight just not going their direction. If they get caught out, look at Megu, kind of in a forward position, trying to keep people away from the Ray Pit. And if you're not careful, you're going to be the first one taken out. That's exactly what's starting to happen. A great way to surf away, get out of that situation. A 3-person Phantom Force. It's going to be a huge amount of shielding, and they need it right now. They're going for this Rayquaza. That's a huge KO for Gen 5.
Absolutely shocked that Soraya was still.
But who doesn't have Wicked Blow? No, he doesn't have Wicked Blow. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Beam. Who gets it?
Oh, would you believe it? Nouns Esports clutch up again. Gatlu. Knockout, knockout, knockout. Well, here's the final punch. It's his.
Got a recall, right?
Still kind of close, if I'm being 100%
No, it was.
honest.
Okay, Espion is respawning.
Inder, right?
Oh my goodness. Nouns takes the second game with I don't even know what. With I don't even know. Interesting. Nouns bans out Comfey, Miraidon, and Oblissey. Miraidon picks up 2 supports instantly. Edgar's and Hooper. Could just be Zora Comfey again. Yeah, I mean. But they're running right into it. What is even...
Why though? Gen 5 gonna lock it
I mean,
down.
Nouns just walked right into this.
I'm presuming
No?
it's gonna be the Soraya one on
And they pick up Zaora as a...
Oh, Zera,
What?
Aura Zoroark. Get ready for the tongue twister.
Breathon, what does Lapras do to Zoroark?
That is a very interesting.
I don't know what Nouns is doing. Guys, don't ask me. I don't know what their plan is. We'll see.
Attack damage.
We will see.
Gen 5 running.
Yeah.
Again, Megu on. That is not a.
Zera's hard favorite in this matchup.
Spin blast. Last time and it wasn't rapid spin.
Hard favored is a big word. Big word.
Linking up again.
I mean, I would say, yeah, this looks Gen 5 favorites, but we're gonna find out very soon, in 10 minutes, 8 minutes from now.
Genuinely have no clue what's going
Tune up with the
on
top
here
path,
for
Zora.
folks. If I was to try and in theory craft right here, Chef,
I feel like they just have so little damage, though.
Bubble beam on the Lapras as maybe
Of course, they can press Unite and discharge onto Zoroark, but
before the Zoroark was even locked in.
now is his favorite based on the
that
picks,
feels like
really.
a theory out the window. Either way,
When there's a, we never see Lapras. Now suddenly Lapras is like the best Pokemon in the game or what? Okay, you just don't know about the Lapras. Okay.
They shake hands to do fights another day.
Yeah, the pick order was like, I didn't even get to pay attention to the pick order because they just kept hitting us with like random
yeah, but
picks that I did not
it's not Zoroark against Zera. It's Zoroark Comfey against Zera.
Very, very low down at the bottom. Also, a Desu on Hoopa. Wait, I just realized that. So the Desu's on. Wait, they have. I'm sorry, they have.
They have 2 supports.
Did I miss that in the draft too? What's going on?
Yeah, they have 2 supports.
My brain just melting. They just have double supports.
But that's just playing Hooper now, yeah.
What's going on? How did I miss that?
Complete carnage, and perhaps it's going to be played in a very minor key for Nouns Esports here. They do get away with the glancing flank from Soraya, who now moves up to the top path, which is where we...
Yeah, I guess you're right. Zera counters Zoroark. I mean, no, true.
Not last long.
Hey, you know what? Zera Aura.
What was that?
I will say that. I think Zera Aura is still quite strong. Even though we do pop off every time we see it, I really like it. I gotta lock in.
What was that, man?
Like the fact that I didn't notice there was double support, I feel like there was just so much to look at. It felt like I was seeing double and not registering it in my brain. But we're here. We're in grand finals. I'm awake at 8 a.m. But really, I would have been awake at this point anyway. So I am so curious what this entire strategy is. I love to see it. It's a pretty big surprise. And so far, it's honestly.
Well, I would see 5 supporter picks. Not quite.
I mean, points at this point don't really matter. Not a bunch of stacks in for Nouns, which is a little bit of a deficit, but I think they're looking pretty good, at least in this early game.
If Nouns lost against Komai, they wouldn't be here. This is the grand final, buddy. But they dropped the map, yes.
Not feeling too confident to sustain the siege on this top path. Megu getting harassed. That war turtle push.
You're asking if the team in the grand final lost.
But Toon is simply
Well, I guess they could have lost the. I guess they could have lost the winner bracket against Kumai, right? Yeah.
the word where they avoid people all the
Somewhere
time.
maybe. I don't know.
There we
I
go.
guess.
It's called working in esports. Is that right? That's how it works for me. But yeah, definitely.
It's rendering allowed. No, it's not.
Situations where they are in danger, and
But what is Sayu
I
doing?
want to say 1v1s, but it's 1v2 this time because of course the Confe.
What is Sayu doing though?
Times that Toon has won the matchup against.
See, I mean, yeah, okay. See, yeah, he got pulled, but he's confused. He doesn't.
To really burst ahead as far as levels.
Nah, he's
However,
trolling.
I cannot not talk about what I assume is Gatlu over on that Blaziken. That's still the highest level in the game, just kind of farming on their own.
All right, they've got the red.
Sayu is trolling right now.
Gen 5 generates some momentum now.
Okay.
Another backline poke from Sorayu, who's gotten stuck in the speed zone here and has re-emerged, trying to take out a lot of damage tanked. But eats the citrus berry and is going to get away with it. Nouns with a very sharp rotate onto top path, and that Regieleki is dispelled.
That's a nice defense. And
If paints get dodged and then you get pulled to Narnia. I mean, I don't think it's that easy though to just. Okay, sure. I mean.
That is a kind of a sneaky. Everybody.
And you get mean looked, you can't go back.
Toon getting caught in a mean look, but it's not anything that's too scary. Toon and Utah just kind of hanging out, fighting over a very small amount of EXP. But Sorayu going back in for the fight again. They do have a support this time with Inder actually being there, and it looks like the Umbreon is the one who's getting taken down in the midst of all of this fighting.
Sorayu is just like Red Mist right now. Just fight, and hope for the best. Plasma Gale, of course, taking down the Umbreon earlier, but because of that maneuverability the Thief provides, they're able to do so relatively free of any worry. So 104 to 2.
How do Lake Team looks like? I mean, we have to always send on Zorak. If Zorak is done, I mean, if Zorak goes down, Gen 5 has nothing else, right?
I
So
also think that these
that's true though. Like Gen 5's comp is also weird, not gonna lie. I mean, they have Umbreon Blastoise with another support. If Zorak is done and like gone, and it's or lights out.
Melt relatively quickly if they get into a team fight. I mean, obviously the support is huge, but if they get dove on and they don't do well, it's not gonna go.
Blastoise? Yeah, but Blastoise is just gonna 1v9 like carry against double support. Oh, Hoopa and Bound is going where? What's happening down there? Zorak is just got Zaura.
Try not to lose anybody in their team, but it does look like Toon finally got taken down.
I mean, they knew they would run into Zorak Comfey, right? Surely. But at least double carry on bot lane.
And that means 3 scores now on this top path. That means a zone crack for this top path for Gen 5. 193 to 78. So now have gotten some.
Yeah, he just gets a mean look though. Lane.
Gen 5, who could quite rightly turn around and try and take down this Regieleki, not the damage dealer on their team, is anywhere near them.
This game is weird right now. This is I just said earlier I'm proud to be European, but I don't know what this game is.
Despite getting a bunch of KOs early and not getting KO'd at all, now has fallen twice in a pretty low amount of time.
This is yeah. This game is a bit all over the place. Question becomes as well.
They're still technically down by a small amount, but I mean the base Reggie as well is going to be a.
This feels like an OCE game. Yeah.
Things are starting to look better for Gen 5.
This feels like a game in some irrelevant region, but at this point Europe kind of is one too, so it's not like Europe is relevant.
All right, and that's as far as I'm willing to go. All players into double digits now across the board. Funnily enough, Nouns Esports still with the
Leprosy Knight? There's run away though.
On the level 12. Flowery Fields forever, might as well use it. Look at this 1 point, big value potential for Nouns Esports. Should they win this fight, Plasma Gale goes down.
Did he jump into the overheat?
In goes the Lapras. This is an affront to this T1.
What happened to Zorak? He's gone.
25-point overdunk.
Did he jump? He got Zaura Unite move, but then he just got one shot. Did he jump over Blaziken into the overheat? Or what happened?
It's certainly pushing them slightly ahead once again.
Is that what happened?
Finally,
Yes.
We get a chance to see that Inder is
Oh, man.
for this game. So finally we are going
Nice,
to
Rob.
see that, which does make a lot of sense.
That was a nice team fight though by Nouns. Okay, we're believing again. We're believing.
For hard carry when you already have the Eldegoss as well. That's something I expected may have been the case.
We are believing again.
I just wanted
Nice,
to confirm
nice,
it, at
nice.
least for the moment. Gatlu, once again, the EXP leader of the game. Gatlu has been, I feel like we've barely seen Gatlu because he's farming in every single game for like 9 minutes. And then at the 1 minute mark, he comes in and either wins the last team fight or loses the last team fight. And I mean, it's a strategy. It works. And
Final
clearly the
stretch
leveling
in
is
10
happening.
seconds. What are we thinking? Gen 5 is so underleveled. They're level 12. Gatlu's 14 almost. They have 12.
We're in for something here.
Why does
Gen
it snow? They have no
5
experience.
It's a small one. If
Huh?
Nouns want to try and go for a
I mean, honestly, I only saw raw comp. I didn't realize how bad the rest of the comp of Gen 5 is.
Down onto Bruv, but Sorayu too afraid to commit. Nouns Esports swarm around there.
We also sit behind in points.
Backline poke from Megu, but Toon will not be swayed.
Rock finally level 13, so you can stun a bit longer now.
Dude to Nouns gets healed back immediately. You need to jump on them. You need to full commit. Obviously, take your time or make them come to you because you have the lead. But what I'm saying is that your poke, while significant on that team, is not going to mean all that much. You've got to make the fight. Toon sneaking forward a little bit to try and find somebody, but Gatlu's going to be the first one to kind of.
Eject overheat misses completely.
Okay, they have to
Umbreon on the Sith falling though. Eldegoss keeps him healthy.
Midnight Prance has been
Bruff is second mean look.
But again, only as a means of survival.
Oh, Gatlu solo. Gatlu super low. Gatlu super low.
And it's going to be used.
Inder, save Europe.
Who wins the fight? Can you believe it, Nouns fans? It's not you this time.
Oh, what? What?
Shred
Hey,
through the team.
hey, what do you mean?
Theia Sky ruins.
Oh, what do you mean?
Esports,
Oh,
the
it's not us today? Oh, bro.
Wow, with such
Well,
a
congrats to Gen
clean
5.
final moment as well. Already they had a
Gen 5 wins the February Cup with a 2-1 victory. G's.
It's only gonna mean